Hello guys, how is it going? Happy to see you today. Hello hater, nice to see you. Frostbite, Tekken, Genospica, welcome to the stream. Hello Leon, how are you doing guys? Thank you for joining the stream today. So, today we're gonna continue grinding for our first Great One Mule Deer on Parque Fernando. It is gonna be a really good grind. And as you can see, we're currently 637 kills in total. So yeah, we're approaching 1,000. And well, on the bottom right corner, I just added some icons right there to count the number of diamonds, the number of rares, and the number of great ones. So far we have gotten 2 diamonds in total during this grind, 1 rare as well, which was the melanistic we got yesterday, and of course 0 great ones. Hello Timmy, how are you doing? Sounding hoarse? Yeah, I'm a bit hoarse, but it is more like I'm catching a bit of a cold. So yeah, it's that, but my voice is feeling good apart from that. I just have a bit of, I don't know what you call them. But yeah, my voice is actually feeling good. But yeah, it's just, I'm catching a little cold. Should be good. Like, you know, it may sound counterintuitive, but right now the tension I normally have whenever or the tension that my condition produces, it sort of went down. So yeah, I'm able to speak more freely at the moment. It just sounds a bit hoarse, but yeah, it won't be an issue. Hello Flobowski, welcome to the stream. Thank you Frostbite. Yeah, I'll be fine. Just yesterday I went out for a run in the evening, and it was a bit cold because it was starting to rain. So yeah, probably that wasn't a great idea for my throat, but I'm feeling good. Hello Rico, welcome to the stream. How is it going? Jim Muffins, thank you for joining us today. How are you? What time is it? Okay, it is 18:19 in the server. We're gonna go to the tent. Just gonna drink some water right here. But yeah, don't worry guys, like, if my voice actually starts becoming an issue, we're gonna cut the stream short. But, you know, I know my voice. And yeah, right now it's just hoarse because of a cold, just a bit. Hello Zikayak, how are you doing? Seriously Gaming, welcome to the stream. Doing very good, Deacon. Been having a good day so far, what about you? Hey bro, did you see what I already got? I saw you got a diamond chami, hater? If I'm not mistaken, you got a male diamond chami. I think I saw your comment. Trout Lover, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Sergio, Daniel, welcome to the stream. How is it going, guys? So there's a soul over there. By the way, guys, what do you think of the icons down there? Because as you can see, I just added a diamond icon, a rare icon, and a great one icon on the bottom right corner. So how do you think that looks? Hey Daniel, thank you very much for the jewels. Thank you for sending a star. I appreciate your support, man. Not only Diamond Chami, also got a level 4 female already. Nice. So how far from the diamond score was that female? You just got a diamond mule deer? A dilute mule deer, I mean, Frostbite? Not too bad. Good to hear, guys. Good to hear you like the icons down there. Yeah, I think it looks very clean. I also wanted to add a troll icon, because of course I took inspiration of how Flinner does the icons inside his streams. But I think just diamond, rare, and great one, that'll do it. So 2 level 2s right there. Why is, like, I don't understand Sorry about that. I don't understand why we're finding so many level 2s. Look, there's another level 2. That's really, really weird, eh? You know, I really want to go to my exteriors just to make sure we don't have any great ones there, because, yeah, the amount of level 2s we've been spawning is honestly, like, completely out of the ordinary. I think it was on the last stream we spawned. No, on the stream before the last one. I counted at least 20 level 2s spawning on this lake at some point, which may be an indication that there's something huge on one of our exteriors, possibly. So I don't know, guys. You think the Great One is gonna spawn today? Daniel? That'll be fantastic, eh? So that is 3. That puts us at 640 kills in total. Hello, King Crab. How is it going, man? Colin, welcome to the stream. Just give me a second. Yeah, maybe you're right, hater. Maybe it's just a mule deer that the level 2s are so common. So 3 kills over there. We have another level 2 over there. But still, it is interesting. There was another level 2 over there. Not too bad. 2 more kills. You spawned your Great One Mule Deer, Colin? Not too bad, eh? So what fur type did you get this time? In what rack? In what rack? You're gonna use the muzzle loader. Not too bad. That'll be exciting. Congratulations. So we're gonna fast travel here to claim this tree. Great to hear your trip is going well, King Crab. You gonna go fishing? Nice. Level 3 right there as well. Hello, Justin. Welcome to the stream. $947 kills, 20 diamonds, 5 rares, 5 trolls, and it is a Fable Hooded typical. That is a nice combo, Colin. Hello, Dark. How is it going? Thank you for joining us. By the way, for anyone who's just joining, you'll notice I'm a bit hoarse right now, but that is because I'm catching sort of a cold. So yeah, it isn't related to my condition or anything, and my voice is feeling pretty good. Just a bit hoarse. You know, depending on how it progresses today, I may have to rest it possibly tomorrow and maybe the day after that. But I should be fine because, yeah, it is very typical. Whenever I get a cold, like, the first thing that gets worse is my voice. But normally it improves very quickly. It is your first Great One, Colin. Nice, that's amazing. So your first Great One was a Fable Hooded Fallow Deer. Congratulations, Colin. Makes me happy to hear. You're gonna pop the Great One at 2,516 kills. Well, King Crab, you know, that's a possibility. But I hope you are really wrong. Like, I hope you are off for at least 2,000 kills. Because, yeah, I'm hoping to spawn this guy below 1,000. So that would be a nightmare. Hello, El Freaky. How are you doing? Happy to see you today. Hello, Robert. How are you? 4,500, are you kidding me, Mr. Rahok? Thank you, Sergio. Yeah, I'll be completely fine. The Proxicate sickness, resting is key to success in the long term. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I know my voice very well at this point. So yeah, like if I know I have to rest it, I will. But the good thing is that this isn't related to a condition, it's just a little cold. You got your first diamond on the angler last night? With less than 7 minutes, and less than 7 minutes later, you got another diamond smallmouth. That's crazy, Justin. Congratulations. So, you got 2 diamond smallmouths? Or was it a diamond largemouth and a diamond smallmouth? Or a different species? You know, guys, I think we're gonna check our exteriors right here because our response have been very inconsistent lately, at least on this lake. So I wanna shoot a couple of bugs on my exteriors. I mean, the last time we went to this lake, remember, a melanistic ended up running exactly in front of our tent. So checking our exteriors could be a good idea. Look at that hair right there. There's a level 2, we're gonna leave it. 2 level 2s actually. Is there also a level 2 behind the female? It is. So yeah, plenty of babies. But this one is a level 4, alright. Gonna blast it right here with the 300. Could definitely go back to the PowerPoint videos. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll have to go back to those if I decide to take a break to rest my voice if needed. Yeah, just a slideshow. Like, not even clips, just harvest screens. So that was kill number 644. It was a giant diamond smallmouth. Nice, Justin. Yeah, I think I saw you posted on my Discord server. To this match, welcome to the stream. How are you? Chami are so fun. Absolutely, hater. Yeah, it seems your grind is going very, very good, eh? This guy is a 283.93, can't complain. There's a puma over there. You know, I think this time we're gonna check this other lake right here because we didn't check it the last time. You are happy, Alfrike? Last night I finally got the Jaguar Great One at 403 kills, 21 diamonds and 9 trolls. Congratulations, brother. Very, very happy for you. What variation did you get? So, what video did you share, King Crab? I am curious. There's a level 3, 2 level 2s there as well. We're gonna shoot a 3, but I also wanna target the mule deer that are over there. Great to hear to this match. Happy to see you today. Very excited for your next 7-day challenge video. I've watched the other ones like 50 times in a row. Damn, Frostbite, so you really like those videos, eh? I'm happy to hear that, brother. And yeah, you know, that next video is already a work in progress. It's gonna take a bit to come out because, you know, I've been focusing on grinding lately. But it eventually is gonna come out. Possibly during the weekend. Hello, Pandaman Hero. How are you? Thank you for joining us today. You dropped a Great One to this match. Nice. Bro, some terrible accuracy right there. So we killed one, but I don't think the second is gonna die. That was at least 1 kill. Yeah, I think it's gonna die, but man, that shot was terrible. There's also a female right there. The Hunt Professor. Hello, how are you doing? I'm having a good day today. Just catching a bit of a cold, so my voice is a bit hoarse, but apart from that, I've been having a very good day. I hope you're having a great day as well. So nothing else on this lake right here. We're gonna go claim that other level 4. Do you have a video on this method? So I made I think 2 or 3 videos about this grind to this match. And yeah, those videos include everything you need to know about this grind and how to do it. It is very simple. Like right now we're checking some exterior lakes, these two, but the entire grind is happening on this lake down here, on the bottom left corner. Hello Mauricio. A hug from Chile. I also sent you a hug from Mexico. Happy to see you today. Great to hear, the hunt professor. You got a great one whitetail today. Can't complain at all. Yeah, that's amazing. Congratulations. Oh yeah, Hater. Gonna pin the Discord link right there. Just in case anyone wants to join my Discord. Gonna pin it in the comment section. Thank you for sharing it, by the way. That'll do it. Nice, Colin. You finally got a great one. So that was your first great one, eh? Pretty crazy. There's a level 3 right there. I believe that is a solo. Alright. Time to go back to the main lake. It was a rose wash in my first ever great one since 2023. Nice, El Freaky. Well, that is a very special great one then. I remember you were having a hard time with the Jaguars. So it is amazing to hear you finally got it. Time to reset time right here. Hello, Ernest Trundle. Welcome to the stream. Just got my great one Jaguar with 34 kills and it was a Fable Pull'em. Nice. Well, that was a really quick grind, eh? Congratulations as well. A lot of great one Jaguars today. I'm seeing. Hey, Thrill of the Hunt. Nice to see you once again, man. And thank you very much. Happy to be part of the club once again. It was about time to get that. What was I missing at the end? I was missing, well, of course, the Cayman. That was the last one, I believe. So yeah, happy to finally get the Cayman. 3 more solos over there. We continue getting level 2s, but man, where are the level 5s? Like, we haven't seen a single diamond in more than 300 kills at this point. Hello, Glob. Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you. That is another kill. That'll do it. There was another solo, I believe. That will do it. Gonna reload. Right, Hater? Yeah, right now you're focusing on the Chami and everyone else is getting great ones. So guys, are you currently grinding for any species? Come on. The shot on the second one wasn't good, unfortunately. Hello, Peking. Thank you for joining us. I hope you are doing good. Three more kills, guys. need to settle for a diamond female chamois grind as well. Same thrill of the hunt. Because you may remember it. Like, I was doing that grind at some point. I think it was early last year. But I had to abandon it because Husky Ridge was released, and then I wasn't able to make content for a while. So yeah, I had to leave that grind and never went back to it. But you know, I want to do a grind for something that isn't a Great One species soon. So going for the female chamois, that is an option. Could be fun grind. This is Parque Fernando, Glob. Yeah, this is Parque Fernando. We are currently grinding on the bottom left lake. This right here. Best lake for mule deer on the entire lake. Hello, Riz. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I'm currently grinding only one lake. Parque Fernando is the worst map in my opinion. Parque Fernando overall, yeah, it is one of the worst maps, Frostbite. Like, I completely agree. And, well, like, you know, for me, the worst map is actually New England Mountains, but I would place Parque Fernando down there. Because, yeah, at this point, I don't think it has a single unique species. Not even the water buffalo anymore. Level 4, guaranteed max weight female chamois. Could make it right there. So what is that video, King Crab? Is that the video with the melanistic beaver? Yeah, because if you compare my boys right now with the boys on that period, the difference is huge. Mississippi spawns, bro. Worst map I've ever played. That is fair, Pandaman Hero, and yeah, for me, Mississippi is also one of the worst maps on the entire game. Like, if I had to rank it on a tier list, I would place her on the C tier. But it still has the gators, which is an advantage. At least it has one unique species. Hello, Rayleigh. Happy to see you today. Welcome to stream. It's a guaranteed gold, but at least it is guaranteed max weight, and also my first 50 to 57 female chamois. Not too bad, hater. You know, I bet it isn't gonna take you too long to actually find a female that has a chance to make it. Hunter man, thank you very much. Happy to see you today. How are you? It is a diamond highlight from 4 years ago. Oh, I see. Yeah, those videos were something. Those videos were something else. I mean, I didn't have any condition back then, but the accent, if it is heavy right now, it was 5 times heavier back then. Nice hit. Means a lot, Rayleigh. Yeah, thank you for supporting the streams and the channel. It is really helpful. Hey, Chilber. How are you, brother? Happy to see you. Level 3, we continue getting respawns right here. Nice hit. Park is one of the maps that need new species added. I completely agree, Snakehead. Welcome to the stream, by the way. My whole day was just setting up my tank for my upgraded aquarium. It was so painful, hard. It took like 1 hour to just wash the sand in 50 Celsius hot water with a bare hand. Yeah, that probably took some work right there. But, I mean, that sounds like it'll be a really nice looking tank. I love, small aquariums, especially saltwater ones. Hello, Cash Bailey. I'm doing very good. How are you? Thank you for joining us today. That one, I swear you were on something in that first video I sent. I don't even know which video that is, King Crab. You'll have to tell me. Like, is it a guide or is it a time on highlights? Because, yeah, the last time I watched those older videos, it was during that stream, on which I showed them at the end. And yeah, Parque Fernando definitely needs some new species to get revived, but realistically, it isn't gonna happen. Second level 4 Chami today in the entire grind. Not too bad, hater. It seems like your grind is going very good. That stream was hilarious. It really was, hater. Yeah, that stream was something. I don't know, I may show some of the older videos at the end of this one as well, if people wanna watch them, with my reaction. That is something I wanna do whenever I actually use a face cam, Like that kind of reactions to older videos. So time to go back to the main menu and reset time. Hopefully we'll get some response. Spend 450 bucks on that thing without even the fish. So hopefully it looks good at the end. I bet it's gonna look amazing. Pecking. Yeah, I bet it's gonna look great, and I'm wondering what kind of fish do you plan to add to the aquarium? Oh yeah, did I call someone hater? Was it Mr. Warhawk? Sorry about that, Mr. Warhawk. The chat is small, so sometimes I see the blue names, but yeah, I get confused maybe. Now hater has an imposter. Still trying to land a salmon horrid trout. Still trying to land a diamond horrid trout. No luck, like 250 plus caught. Damn. Yeah, I gotta make this shot bigger right here, because it's a bit hard to read from where I am at the moment. Just give me a second. Alright, that's better. So, there's a level 2. We continue getting some response right here. Level 2 as well. Guys, please, like, stop sending me level 2s. Like, I know it is one of you, possibly Mr. Warhawk. But man, we have found, I would say, half level 2s, and the other half have all been like level 3s and level 4s. So that is another kill. That will do it. How many kills did it take you for your Great One Wolf? Welcome to the stream, by the way, Thano. So it took me exactly 1,000, I believe. Yeah, it took me exactly 1,000. Oliver Horner, welcome. The king of fishing is live. Thank you very much, Honor. I'm glad you enjoyed the angler content. Are you fishing today or just hunting? Today I'm just gonna be hunting, Oliver. Yeah, today we're just gonna be grinding here. And, maybe I won't make a stream tomorrow because I'll have to rest my voice since I'm sort of catching a cold at the moment. Like, you'll notice my voice is a bit hoarse. So yeah, probably gonna have to rest my voice for tomorrow and maybe the day after tomorrow as well. But I do plan to stream more the angler this week, to continue competing on the King of the Catch. It is Pablo sending letters to Argentina Mule Deer. Maybe. Yeah, it is always Pablo el Freaky. Like, he always has something to do with my bad luck. And the crazy part is that, as I was saying earlier, not a single diamond in 300 kills. Hello, Gerard. Welcome to stream. Sorry about missing yesterday. Don't worry, brother. You know, happy to see you today. I hope you are doing good. Yeah, we're doing smallmouth and largemouth yesterday. And I mean, the competition is still running on my Discord server. It is gonna run until next Sunday. So for anyone who enjoys the angler, you can go to my Discord and join the King of the Catch very easily. Gonna harvest this other mule deer right here. That XCK. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Just having some fun right here. I wonder who that is. It has to be king crab. On and out. Yeah, it has to be king crab. Yeah, Mr. Warhawk, the wolf grind was one of my favorite grinds so far. That one and the roe deer grind, of course. Had a blast. My wolf grind was exactly 999 kills. Yeah, I remember, hater. Because yeah, I believe it spawned at 997, something like that. But then I waited to reach exactly 999 in order for it to be the 1000th kill. That lake is a spawn trap? That's right, El Freaky. This lake on the bottom left corner, it is a really consistent spawn trap. Not only for the mule deer, but also for the red deer, the axis deer, and the puma. Hello Logan, welcome to stream. Why are you doing a mule deer grind on Parque Fernando? Essentially because, as I mentioned, here we have this spawn trap, which let us, yeah, it essentially lets us do the entire grind on a single lake, which is this one down here. That is why I chose Parque Fernando. Look, 3 more spawns right there, 3 solos, plus a 4th one. Javelin as well, that's right, hater. So yeah, it's been working very good. Should be good. It was. Come on. Somehow that shot wasn't good. Bro. So 3 more kills right there. Yeah, maybe doing her management will help, Sergio. Well, that'll help for the diamonds because we are barely getting any diamonds. So yeah, I think we're actually gonna start doing her management at some point, just to increase the number of trophies we get. But honestly, more than the diamonds, the thing I really wanna get, apart from the great one, is rares. The new rares. Very easy. Sounds good, Frostbite. Look, 2 more solos right there. Are 1,000 kills? Yeah, I would say that is a good idea. We can start doing some herd management. Are 1,000 kills exactly? Not too bad. Pros pet rat. First it was that XCK, now pros pet rat. That's hilarious. It has to be king crab, no doubt. 3 solo females. It really is working, Jared. Yeah, as you can see, the respawns are being very consistent today. So it's been working. Just a matter of time for that great one to finally spawn. What is your favorite animal to hunt on Parque Fernando? I love going for the wild buffalo slogan around the coast. So yeah, it could be wild buffalo, of course the mule deer because of the grind. But I really enjoy the wild buffalo. You won't have any cheese, pet rat. Yeah, don't give it cheese. It's been growing too much. You found your 8th Great One Mule Deer, and it was a spiral rack. Damn, Orico. Didn't you tell me you had 7 and all of them were spiral racks? Yeah, I think it was you. Well, that's unfortunate. If you got a spiral rack once again. Water buffalo are tanks. They really are, Panda Man hero. Yeah, water buffalo are really tanky, but man, they are a blast to hunt around the coast. Very easy diamonds as well. Alright, so I think it is time to take a look at our exteriors once again. Just to make sure there's nothing huge and also to kill a couple more. I think that shooting some stuff on our exteriors is helping with the consistency on our main lake. What's this? These were javelinas. Who cares? How is the respawn of the animals working now? Or how do you do it? So for this grinder freaky, the respawns are working perfectly. Right now, I've been I've been shooting 90% of my mule deer on this lake so far, focusing on the solos. And whenever I notice the respawns start to slow down, I go and shoot some mule deer on these 2 lakes. That seems to help. That seems to help the respawns on this lake appear quicker. I'll put cheese in your PC. Someone get this rat already. So I'm gonna put a rat trap on my PC. My little brother got my trim combo for the mule deer. After only 100 kills. Nice. What combo did he get, Thano? Well, I bet you aren't too happy though. That is a level 3. I don't know how we missed the first shot, but he's gonna go down still. Finally fixed my Rebecca grind. It is funny, you are calling the chamis Rebecca's. Also, level 4 female chamois made silver. That's crazy. I didn't know they could make silver at level 4. Sometimes I don't even have to sleep, El Freaky. Like, a lot of times the respawns happen before I even finish my run. While doing this, what I'm doing at the moment, just shooting, like, I don't know, 8 solos on the main lake, and then fast traveling to this couple of exterior lakes to shoot a couple more. And normally, whenever I go back to the other lake, to the main lake, regardless if I reset the time or not, the solos are already there again. Look, gonna shoot something else on this other lake now. Someone get this rag already. Like, someone get the rat. He's yapping too much. Like, he wants to play. Like, I won't play with you. I'm not playing with you, little rat. I'm actually catching you with a rat trap. Alright, I think those are 3 solos. Not too bad. I think Hoary Trout might be broken for me. They aren't supposed to be this hard. You know, the last time I went for the Hoary Trout Chilber, I actually ended up saying the same thing. Because I went to a location that used to be really good for diamonds, but I couldn't catch anything after like 2 hours. The angle on that one is terrible. Two more kills. Bro. That'll do it. Gotta buy more ammo right here. Lots of calls but 0 diamonds. I wonder if there's a better location for the Hoary Trout at the moment. Just shoot the rat if you cannot catch it with a spawn trap, with a trap I mean. Just shoot her. Like, someone has to be carrying a shotgun. Like, whoever is grinding pheasants, just shoot the rat that is in the chat. Yeah, I wonder who that is, King Crab. I really wonder who that is. It's definitely not you, right? Alright, so we're gonna go back to our main lake right here. Hey dude, welcome to the stream. My first Great One was a Mule Deer and it took me 3200 kills. That was a long grind. Now I'm 1600 into Fallow Deer and I think I have no luck with a Great One. Yeah, that grind you had with a Mule Deer wasn't quick at all. But who knows, maybe the second grind will be a bit shorter, even though it's getting long already. Level 4, 332 top estimate, 271 bottom. No chance to make it. 290 top. Getting some respawns right here once again. That is good to hear. Good to see, I mean. I was hoping we'll get some respawns on that zone though. Hello, who don't did this? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing very good. How are you? Happy to see you. Are you ever gonna do a face reveal? I already did a face reveal. Fisherman Aram did a face reveal on my Discord server, possibly a couple months ago. So yeah, if you go to my Discord and you go to the announcements channel, you'll have to scroll up maybe like 20 posts and you'll see a picture right there. But very soon, I plan to start using a camera for the streams mainly. So that'll be fun. Was that good? It was. So 4 more kills, guys. Not too bad. Two more bugs over there. Oh, that one moved in a weird way. We couldn't hear it. Alright, time to reload. We have to drop it either way. Just stop running, buddy. Perfect. $673 kills in total. We're gonna approach. I think we're gonna surpass 700 today. Easily. The new counter fit really well. I'm glad you think so, Mr. Warhawk. Yeah, I think it looks very clean down there. May also add an icon for the trolls at some point. But yeah, right now that is working very good. Hello, Godsweet. Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you, brother. I'm doing very good. You know, just catching a bit of a cold right now, so my voice is a bit hoarse. But apart from that, I've been having a very good day. I hope you've been having a great day as well. Haven't played much Call of the Wild, even though I got plus to play with my homie. But she's always busy, and to be honest, I don't enjoy playing that much alone anymore. That's totally understandable. Oh, sweet. But nice to see you on the stream. You know, hopefully at some point, if not soon, you will start enjoying playing alone once again. Pros Pet Raccoon, now you're Pros Pet Raccoon. King Crab. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, please, someone place a trap for these animals. Like, we already had a rat in the chat, now a raccoon. Like, someone get him. Good hit. Just die, buddy. There was a third one right there. He's going down still. Good. Predicting right now, the grind will take 842 kills. I wouldn't complain. Yeah, I wouldn't complain at all, because that would be below 1,000, and any grind below 1,000 kills would be nice. Bro, just keep your garbage cans inside and you'll be safe from the raccoon. Yeah, I will do that actually. Because I don't want that raccoon in my room. I'm sure it is looking for a way to make it into my room. That makes sense. Godsweet. I am very similar. Whenever I play a game, for a while I normally get bored of it after like 20 hours. But it usually helps me to play with other people as well. Except when it comes to the HUNter, because, well, I make videos about it and I have to play solo a lot of times. Hello, Bizarriliev. Happy to see you, brother. How are you? Whaling, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Got a big rack whitetail last night and a big rack red deer just now. That's crazy. You've been killing it, eh? I would say the big rack whitetail, the Great One, is possibly my favorite rack for any Great One. And it was my first one. Mr. Warhawk is Pro's pet Warhawk. Imagine having a pet Warhawk. We're gonna fast travel here to claim the other mule deer we shot. Hello, Archiabide. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing good. There was something right here. I just heard it. Probably a male. Yeah, it was a male. Level 3 apparently. Nothing over that side though. By the way guys, whenever we finish this grind, whenever we manage to get our first Great One here on Parque, we're also gonna start a grind for our second Great One moose on Layton Lake. I already decided it. Damn, my game is starting to lag right here for some reason. That's weird. It never lags. Is it my game or my mouse? Maybe I think it's my mouse. Give me a second. Just making sure my mouse works properly right here. Yeah, it was the mouse right there. Just had to restart it. CGO, how are you doing, brother? Happy to see you today. CGO the legend. Time to reset the time. Yeah, Daniel, it was the mouse. It was starting to act up for a bit. But right now it is working good. So there's a level 4 over there. Couple of females. There's a level 3. Where are the level 5s? Come on, game. That is a big level 4. Alright. Got all the rats. About time. King Crab, thank you for helping me because yeah, we are being invaded by different animals today. Some dirty animals. Two more kills. That is 3. Where's the other? It is over there. Alright. That'll do it. Got a bad back from work. Well, that sucks to hear, CEO. Hopefully you can get some rest, because it sounds like you need it. But glad to hear that apart from that, you are doing good. I'm also doing good. Just chilling right here. Got a bit of a cold right now, so I'm hoping it doesn't get too bad. It's just making my voice a bit hoarse. But other than that, I'm also doing good. Great to see you today. Hello, Helmer. Great to see you, man. How are you doing? So 2 more solos over there. Where's this other? Ooh, there is a level 5 right there. Come on. I think there's a diamond. I think that is finally an actual diamond mule deer, guys. It took us more than 300 kills. So, yeah, first actual diamond mule deer after 300 kills. We are finally gonna be able to increase our diamond count to 3. He's over there. Gonna make sure to use the Malmer this time. this CGO guy, he's so much better than pro. Actually supports a good football club. Yeah, you know, actually football already ended for me after yesterday. Because yeah, like I was always such a big fan of Barcelona, but a big part of that was because of Messi. So now that Messi is leaving, man, I'm not sure of who I'm gonna watch if I watch anyone. Because yeah, like there are some clubs here in Mexico, but they are all trash. Hello, Mike. Happy to see you, man. I hope you are doing good. Thank you for joining us today. So about time, guys. Hey, time on Mule Deer, we just spooked it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we just spooked it by accident. You know, I want to do something different with this guy, but honestly, it's just a diamond. Our priority is to kill as many mule deer as possible today. So if he gives us a chance right here, we're gonna take the shot on the trot at roughly 150 meters. The angle isn't great though. So yeah, I mean, we can simply reset time and wait for him to reappear on his zone. Although he just went nervous again. So let's see, guys. Come on, Mule Deer, just turn around. 316.35, 322 score. He's probably gonna score something like that, indeed. Doing very good, Mike. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you are doing good as well. Come and support United. I'm not supporting Manchester United. I'm sorry, King Crab. I don't like that club. Like, if I'm gonna support anyone from England, I would probably support, I don't know, Liverpool or Chelsea. But United, no thank you. So yeah, guys, we'll have to reset time to get this mule there. I agree, Mr. Rahok. Yeah, Liverpool would be a good one. Because I wouldn't like to support Manchester City neither. Since they are, well, they have all the money in the world. You know, bizarrely, I would agree if I was English. But living on the opposite side of the world, like, to me, I don't feel anything from United. Like, I don't feel anything for Manchester United. So I cannot support him. That is another level 3. There's a level 2 over there as well. Perfect. Hello, Gavin. Welcome to the stream. Did you like the World Cup game yesterday? I did like it. It was a really good game. And, you know, congratulations to the Spanish people out there because they played amazing. Really deserve to win. There's a level 3 as well. Not a bad shot. I announced my resignation from your mod team and your server. That's fair, King Crab. That's fair. Even if you weren't joking, you know, I would understand it because, yeah, you are a hardcore United fan. Understandably. Hello, Brian. How are you doing? Happy to see you today. Outside there is a flex, Helmer. Because yeah, like, yeah, being a trainer for women and for an international football team, that's really high level right there. Yeah, that's totally understandable, King Crab. I completely understand if you like to resign, and we can simply, I don't know, look for a Barcelona fan as our next mod, or maybe, I don't know, Liverpool fan. I'm pretty sure you like that. I'm sure you love Liverpool. So two more mule deer over there. Come on, get out of the way, brother. He almost saved it. Gonna claim this too. And I think we managed to kill something like 40 mule deer in an hour, or close to 50. You know what is one of my best memories watching football? King Crab. Like that Rome final, that finally in Rome on 2009. That was quite an experience. I would say that is the match that made me a Barcelona fan. Hello, Vivan. So, we found a level 5 mule deer that apparently will make it. And we're gonna shoot it very shortly. Like, we're just gonna claim that one over there, and then we're gonna change the time in order for the level 5 to show back on its own again. And then we're gonna shoot it. That'll be the first time of the stream. Welcome back, Decan. So we found a level 5 mule deer, which apparently will make diamond. And right now, just gonna go back to the main menu, change the time once again, and we're gonna go for that level 5. Because that could be the first diamond of the stream and the first diamond in approximately 400 kills. So, the last time we saw the level 5, he was over there, close to a tripod. I am thinking he's about to show up again. But there are no signs of any bug. There's a dog over there. There's actually a bug over there as well. Level 2, but where's the 5? Maybe we have to get a bit farther from the zone. How much days has it taken you to get this far now? How many days? In order to kill nearly 700 kills? Like in 700 mule deer, I mean? I think it took me... I've been grinding only during the streams, and I've streamed this grind 3 times during the last week. So that is 3 different days. And I believe on those 3 different days, I killed maybe like 300 mule deer in total. So let's say an entire week of grinding like 2 hours a day in order to get this far. Where's the 5? he isn't showing up. So in the meantime, we're gonna shoot the level 2 that was over here, if I'm not mistaken. Right there. Simple kill. Not too bad. Well, actually, now that I remember, I actually supported Manchester United for a while, like for 2 or 3 years, whenever Chicharito was there. Like, for anyone who doesn't know who Chicharito is, he's a Mexican player. Well, he's already retired, but he used to play for Manchester United for like 3 years, and yeah, he scored a lot of goals. So as a Mexican, yeah, I had to support United for a while. Thank you, Gavin. Yeah, we're gonna try to spawn this great one in the next... I mean, we're about to hit 700, so that will put us only 300 kills away from 1,000. And we're gonna try to spawn it before reaching 1,000. Legend Chicharito, indeed. Yeah, he was also at Real Madrid after leaving United. So yeah, he was a legend. That goal with the face, right? That goal was hilarious. He was Chelsea's nightmare. So there's a male over there as well, level 3. Come on, turn around. Nice. Chicharito God, or Chicha God as we used to call him. Hello Rusty, welcome to the stream, how are you doing? We're gonna see if the level 5 is already there. Hopefully. You know, this level 5 is actually bringing some flashbacks, because on that same zone I found another level 5, like early into the grind. That was, I believe, in the first 100 kills, and I saw him leaving the zone, but he literally disappeared after that. He never shown back to the zone. And I checked some exteriors, he wasn't there neither. So I don't know what happened to that level 5. Great to hear, Roasty. I'm also doing good. Just having a bit of a cold at the moment. So yeah, my voice is a bit hoarse, but other than that, I'm doing very good. Happy to see you today. Hello, Alejandro. I'm also a Spanish speaker. I am from Mexico. So 3 solos right there. Let's see. The hunting pressure is already high on that zone, so we're gonna shoot him from this side using the tripod. 372 kills from my black bear Great One. Nice. 1 diamond and 1 cinnamon 4 type so far. Not too bad, Gavin. You know, hopefully your grind won't take too long. There's a level 3 over there. Still no signs of the level 5, which is a bit concerning, considering what happened with that level 5 I'm talking about. I'm glad, Roasty. Yeah, like, I know it is probably noticeable, but yeah, I'm doing good other than that, and it is nice to hear you are doing good as well. Great to see you today. So that is Was that not good? Apparently it wasn't. The second shot was also bad, but he's going down. So let's try to hit that one. A second time we missed. Bro. Well, that was 2 more kills, but one of them ran very far. Have I talked to you about that I have a third Call of the Wild account with 1500 hours and the second with 200 hours? Now a third maybe with 20 hours. All my 2 accounts progress gone because of my new PC. Damn, Helmer. So yeah, you lost a lot of trophies right there, possibly. But well, hopefully changing to PC or a new PC will be worth it. Because were you on console before? I'm here to bless you with a Great One Mule Deer. Thank you, Roasty. Yeah, we need to be blessed. Because our luck with the trophy Mule Deer hasn't been great. We're having trouble even finding diamonds. Not getting kills though. Just turn around like that. That was a neck shot. Another kill. And what about the level 5? He was over there the last time we saw it. There's a level 20, level 3. No 5. Bro, that is weird. Bro, number 747. 747 is a great one. That would be in roughly 60 kills. I wouldn't complain, Chilber, honestly. Hopefully you are right, eh? I have like 2155 kills in Call of the Wild. That is a really good number, Frostbite. Personally, I have, I think, 4500. Something like that. Bro, how did we miss the shot on the first one? It went through it. Have you gotten the new Peru map? I have, Gavin. Yeah, I got it during the early access because of the partner program for content creators. And yeah, I've played it a lot recently. Like, if you go to my videos, you'll notice the great majority of my recent videos are on Peru. Botch XCK strikes again, right? He hasn't been appearing a lot recently, but when he does, he really makes it clear it is Botch XCK. Some clean shots on this run though. You can get your save file from that PC if it wasn't a console. Oh yeah, like if you are changing from a PC to a new PC, you can absolutely transfer your files. But if you are switching from console to PC, then you are done. By the way, guys, I'll be right back. Just gonna get me some more water. So, gonna put this screen right here. The be right back screen. I think it is the first time I'm gonna show it. Alright, I am back. So let's continue grind right here. Right now, our priority is to try to find this level 5. He isn't showing up for some reason. So I am worried, I am a bit worried because the same thing happened with a different level 5 on this same zone at some point. I saw it and never saw it again after he left the zone. Oh yeah, did I actually show it yesterday? King Crab? Maybe. Guys, we may be cooked. Like, where's the 5? Was he there or was he on this one? Did we delete his own? Maybe we deleted his own. Bro. I don't think we did. Oh yeah, did I? So I call hate or King Crab now. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm telling you, the chat from my perspective, it looks small. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me, please. No 5. What happened to him? He probably jumped to an exterior. That's what I'm thinking, Daniel. Yeah, maybe the level 5 jumped to an exterior if we actually killed his own. Or maybe he went directly into the back rooms. I haven't done any herd management so far, Helmer. Well, I've been leaving a lot of level 2s on the exteriors, so you could call that herd management, but apart from that, I haven't done much. What is your favorite map? My favorite map is Revontuli Coast, Cabin. And to me, it's not even a question. So yeah, Revontuli Coast, then my second favorite would probably be Peru. And my third favorite would be Sundarpatan. I love those maps. What in the world? What did we hear on that first shot? Bro, did we hit a plant? I don't know, but that shot was going straight to his heart and we somehow missed it. Hold up a second, I saw something there. That was a female. No signs of the 5, Are we cooked? If he's in the back rooms, you gotta find him, or no, Great One. Well, I guess we'll have to go to the backrooms game on Steam, and maybe he'll be there. Because yeah, I really want that Great One, so I guess we'll have to do it. Bochexik is here. Yeah, he showed up on that shot. You cannot rule him out. Never. Especially when there are level 5s nearby, you know? When there are max levels nearby, that is when normally Bochexik appears. Even if it is just briefly. Bro, what are the 3 most overrated and underrated maps on Call of the Wild in your opinion? So the 3 more overrated... I'm gonna go with New England Mountains. You know how much I hate it, so it is overrated for me. Then I would say the Aurora is also overrated. And, Yukon Valley maybe. Well, it is difficult with Yukon Valley because I also like it. So I'm gonna say maybe instead of Yukon Valley, I'm gonna go with Silver Ridge Peaks because the models are really outdated. Like all of the animals look terrible, and yeah, like to me there are many better maps than that one at the moment. Sounds good, Gavin. Thank you very much. I hope to see you later, and I hope you have a very good day. Thank you for joining us today. New England is great. I understand why some people like New England, Pizarilla. But that's what I mean. That's why I think it is so overrated, because I don't think it should have any fans, Look, two decent sized mule deer over there. Salzwissen is very underrated in my opinion. All comes down to if you're a small game hunter. Yeah, if you like small game, then Salzwissen is a really good map. But if you don't, then it is really mediocre. So talking about underrated maps, of course Hirschfelden is underrated to me. Like a lot of people hate it, but in my opinion it is one of the best maps on the entire game because it represents, like for me, it represents exactly what Call of the Wild is meant to be. Like a hunting game with beautiful landscapes, nice animals, and it forces you to hunt how the developers intended you to hunt on this game. Actually being careful and, taking cover and doing an effort to find the animals. Because that's what makes Hirschfelden challenging. It's just that you don't see so many animals as often as on other reserves, which is more realistic. So yeah, to me Hirschfelden it is the heart of Call of the Wild. And then another underrated map, of course, Remontuli Coast. I think it's really complete. And you could say Yukon Valley as well, even though it could also be overrated. But man, the next underrated map, I think I'm gonna go with Sundar Patan because a lot of people don't like it. And I think it is a fantastic map. I could have said Borjonga Savannah, but yeah, those models are terrible. Hello Dominic, happy to see you today, brother. I'm doing very good. You may notice my voice is a bit hoarse at the moment, but it's just because I'm catching a cold. But other than that, I'm doing very good. Happy to see you. Silver Ridge Peaks is just a beginner map, but if you look past the fact that it's really open, the species are boring and there is no waterfall. Yeah, Silver Ridge Peaks, like sure, it is easy to find animals. That is the big advantage. But it is lacking waterfall, it is lacking upland birds, apart from the turkey. So yeah, it's missing a lot of stuff. Plus, a lot of the models are bad. Hello, MJ Speedrun Hunts. Welcome to the stream. You like Hirschfelden but not SRP? Exactly. Like to me, Hirschfelden is a like A tier map. And a lot of it is nostalgia, Like I'm not gonna deny I am biased because of the nostalgia aspect. But still I think the music, the scenario, the animals. Like whenever I play Hirschfelden, it feels like Call of the Wild. And it feels like what Call of the Wild is meant to be. That is a level 4. Here she is horrible. I understand a lot of people think it is horrible, but I couldn't disagree more, to be honest. Hello, Dicky. Happy to see you today. The grind is going very good. Except... except we managed to find a potential diamond level 5 earlier over there, and he hasn't shown up to his zone again, so we are thinking he probably jumped to a different location. We'll have to... never mind, there he is. Alright, 367 top estimate, guys. First potential diamond level 5 of the grind, or at least in the last 400 kills. So I think we're gonna take the shot right here. After we kill this one though. Nice, next shot. Now time to go for the level 5 using the Malmer this time. Just gotta make sure Poch XCK doesn't appear this time. He might have appeared right there. That might have been a spine shot. You know, I decided to aim a bit higher than normal because he was like 380 away. But maybe we actually posted, which would be hilarious, honestly. Sounds good, Helmer. I hope you have a very good night. And see you later. What are these bugs doing here? Bro. 322, maybe? El Freaky? Yeah, I think he's gonna score something like that. 324, 316.35, 317.87, maybe. I think it's definitely gonna make it, but I don't think it's gonna score like too much higher than 320. Say the line. Yeah, I'm not saying perfect hard shot ever again. That just jinxes it. I'm gonna say perfect spine shot this time, and you'll end up in a hard shot. So it was a viral. That's good, we didn't botch it. The question is, will it actually be the third diamond of the grind? 319, 341, that would be massive, Daniel. I don't think this rack is able to score that high though. 321.2, 321.32, 322.55, maybe. So let's see a score. 321.18, alright. So quite a few of you were quite close. Yeah, like Roasty, you were insanely close from guessing the score. You said 321.2. Damn. Yeah, Roasty nailed it. Sergio was also very close. Like, a lot of you were very close, but finally, guys. And I love this rack. This is the tall rack, one of my favorite variations for the Diamond Mule Deer. And look at the shot, it was actually hard shot. I was fearing, look guys, that is exactly what happened. I told you, I was gonna say perfect spine shot, and it actually ended up in a hard shot. It was the inverse jinxing. So not too bad. That'll make it 3 diamonds. So just gonna increase the count right here. What is this thing doing? Let me make sure the counter is working. It should. Let's see. Yeah, I just gotta make sure this is working correctly. And there we go. Okay. So 3 diamonds, guys. About time. There's a level 3 right there. That'll make it 702 kills. Perfect. That was a big meal indeed. You really overestimated it, Daniel. Yeah, that rack rarely ever scores higher than 320. What tier would you put a Peru map in the video? So, so yeah, if I had to rank the Peru map, Roasty, I would place it, I would say, on the S tier. Like, to me, it is the second best map on the entire game. So yeah, I would place it on the S tier, just after Remontoli Coast, of course, which is still my favorite map, but above Sundar Patan and Emerald Coast. Those are also on the S tier for me. Why did I count another diamond, bro? Okay. Yeah, you saw that, Decan? The reverse psychology. It works every single time. Look, now if we want to prevent a botch from happening, we only have to say something like, alright guys, so look at how I botched this guy. Like, I'm gonna say every single time we're about to shoot a diamond or a great one. Look at how I botched this guy, and then he'll end up being a perfect hard shot. Like, that's how it works. You gotta confuse the game. You gotta confuse botch XCK. Oh yeah, Silver, you have 200 great ones. Have you gotten your first diamond already, by the way? Because I am sure you're about to get your first diamond. Scotland was very average though. Yeah, Scotland was a maybe high B tier, low A tier for me. Pizarrillo. It is solid, but it lacked bigger species. The best thing about it, in my opinion, was the haggis. Alright, we're gonna take a look at our exteriors right here for a bit. The hair that we normally have over there isn't there. So, it is time to change the time once again. Shilber, you really are the most experienced player right here when it comes to the HUNter. You really are with your 4 days playing. Yeah, that's a really long time. I enjoy the openness of Scotland. Yeah, that's one of the best parts about it for sure. Very open reserve, easy to spot everything. So yeah, it can be fun to play. We're gonna go to this other lake this time. Or I think I'm gonna go to this other tent first. You are sleepy, King Crab? I can imagine you are still in the middle of your recovery. So yeah, you gotta rest, man. Okay, level 2. Lots of level 2s on this lake. Look, there is a different hair. There's a level 4, level 3, 2 level 3s. Alright. Plenty of stuff to shot right here. Yeah, I gotta shoot the level 4 and the level 2s right there. Level 3s, I mean. There is 1, 2. Get out of the way, females. We managed to drop a mole, though. No diamonds, yet a ton of golds, though. I just run around and shoot stuff with the Sarsa 308, so I don't expect a diamond. And that is exactly how you usually found the diamonds, Silver. Just go out there, hunt as many animals as possible, and yeah, it is just a matter of time for a diamond potential to appear for you. Just gotta be patient and don't put too much pressure on yourself, which, yeah, I don't think you are putting too much pressure on yourself. That works. Bro, what is your favorite grind on ASCII? My favorite grind on ASCII? You know, I haven't grinded anything on a skill reach so far, DK. But I've heard the mule deer grind is really good on a skill reach. So I would say the mule deer. Whitetail is solid on ASCII. I've heard the whitetail grind can be very good on ASCII reach as well. Bizarrely, never tried it though. But yeah, the mule deer grind is the best. Absolutely. This is a different herd, I believe. There was a level 3. So we have plenty of herds on this lake. There is a solo. Nice. Bro, if I had 705 kills on my grind, I would have at least 30 diamonds, just saying. You know, I don't doubt it, Frostbite. I don't doubt it. You know, our diamond rate has been very, very slow, but yeah, without her management, I would say it's close to be normal. Still on the lower side. But actually, if I was playing with my eyes open, I would actually have at least 50 diamonds. Yeah, that is the thing, guys. I haven't opened my eyes throughout the whole grind. That's why I've been confusing King Crab with Hater and vice versa sometimes. Alright, time to go back to our main lake and test our luck. Got my only whitetail from ASCII. Your only Great One whitetail, Bizarrely. Well, that's fantastic. You know, I believe only one person has posted a Great One whitetail for ASCII reach on my Discord server. So if you post it and it happens to be something like the big rack, you are probably gonna get the community record. So yeah, I'm not sure if you use Discord, but could be nice to see it there. There is 1, 2, 3. Good shots. There was another one over here. There is also a level 2. Good shot as well. And perfect. Not too bad, guys. I see this earlier. So yeah, even if it wasn't a big rack, maybe it'll still be the current record, because I don't think the current record was even big rack. They are really jealous, Chilber. It is hard to compete with those gold pronghorns. Bro, did you notice the bird chirping on Borjonga Savannah? Sounds like a kid crying. Not sure if I've ever noticed it, Daniel. I'll pay attention to it because that sounds interesting. Like, does it only appear on a particular location, Daniel? Do you still live in Mexico or the USA? I still live in Mexico, Fisherman Adam. Yeah, I still live in Mexico, but I go to the USA fairly frequently. Sounds good, King Crab. Hopefully you can get some good rest and you get to feel better soon. What is the competition? The current competition that we're running on my Discord server is on Porjonga Savannah, Pizza Relief, and it is a calls only competition. So we're only gonna count the calls. It includes 7 different species, which are the Cape Buffalo, the Gamespot, Warhawk, and what else? The Springbok, the Lizard Kuro, the Wildebeest, and the Lion. Hello, Swinek. Nice to see you, brother. Hey, Chopper. Nice to see you, man. Yes, another live. I just really want to spawn this Great One Mule Deer soon. And also practicing the live streams. King of the Cash stream tomorrow. Maybe, Dicky. You know, tomorrow I'm not sure if I'm gonna live stream. Because yeah, I'm catching a cold and my voice is getting a bit hoarse. So yeah, tomorrow I may need to rest and maybe even the day after tomorrow, but I still plan to stream King of the Cash this week. Oh, for the record on Vital. Yeah, those are the community records, Peace Relief. But those are always active, you know? Like, when it comes to the records, we essentially register the biggest animal or the biggest post for each species that has been posted on my Discord server. So yeah, if you wanna take a look at the current records, I'm gonna send you the link right here. It is a link to a Google Sheets. And everyone can take a look at the records, guys. You'll notice a lot of submissions are gigantic. Like some scores, for example, the Red Deer record on the Aurora, it was a 274.01, which is unbelievable. But other species are beatable still. So yeah, if you wanna take a look at the records, just go to that link. It is a Google spreadsheet. And yeah, if you have any animals that are bigger than the current records, just make sure to submit it on my Discord server. Practice makes perfect. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with that rumor, Chopper. I agree with that rumor. I mean, like, look at you. Look at you. Not that you have not that you have already achieved perfection. Because yeah, like, that diamond obtaining skill is really lacking. But when it comes to streaming, man, yeah, like you are the proof. Sounds great, Sergio. It was nice to see you today. I hope you are doing good. And have a good night. Hold up, there's a male over there. Did we spook it? No. Well, we did spook one of them. But there's still another, a level 3. Perfect. Better have it before 30 hours. Talking about your first time on Silver. I thought you had at least 25,000 hours, I'm not gonna lie. 2 more spawns over there. Gonna go back to the tripod, but actually first I'm gonna claim the one we just shot, just to not forget it. Took you 12 hours to get a diamond. Decan, what was your first diamond, by the way? I mean, that is a good question for everybody. What was your first diamond ever, guys? You know, that is something I wanna see. Because personally, I think it took me something like 80 hours to get my first diamond. I played the game a lot before getting my first diamond. Yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, you know, I'm glad you think I'm in natural. You know, I've been having a blast doing these streams, and yeah, I've been learning. I feel I've been improving a lot recently. Blacktail, it was a diamond blacktail. Kaden. Diamond Roosevelt, and it took forever. Oh, Diamond Roosevelt Elk is a very cool first diamond. Took me like 29 hours. Not bad at all, Frostbite. Got a Diamond Thick Lip Mullet. Nice, Winnick. The Thick Lip is, like in my experience, even easier than the Thin Lip. Talking about the angler. My first diamond was a fallow deer from Hirschfelden. I remember you told me, Frostbite. That is very, very cool because, yeah, finding a diamond fallow deer randomly on Hirschfelden, that's way rarer than finding one during the grind. Bro, do you remember your first Angler diamond? Let me try to remember. So well, for example, I started playing the Angler during the early access for Golden Ridge Reserve, which was essentially the early access for the game. And my first diamond there was a diamond golden trout, but the diamond golden trout were incredibly common during that early access. They were bugged. So I don't like to count that one. But, you know, after the early access and once the game was already released, the first time I played the game after that was during the Spain release, during the Aguas Claras release. And my first diamond playing Aguas Claras, I think it was a Thin Lip, in fact. Like, I think it was actually a Thin Lip or a Root. It was one of those two. Because I was watching CGO's guides and also Brobrafrat's guides. Like, that's how I was remembering how to play the game. And yeah, I think it was a Thin Lip. Bro, just got a well-to-be scoring 37.64, 0.05 of diamond. Well, that'll be great for a comp. They can, yeah, go and submit it because that'll be really hard to beat. My next stream, I'm gonna do it in Espanol. Then you can judge. Oh, I'll be there to judge it. Chopper. Yeah, I wanna see you trying to pronounce those Spanish words. That'll be fun. I'll give you a rating. I'll rate your pronunciation. So 2 more spawns right here. Two more over there. Just gonna reload. Also got a fallow deer. I also remember the location it was on. It was an amazing moment. Nice, Daniel. On which map did you get your fallow deer? Great to hear you. You think I'm doing great? Dude. Means a lot to hear you say that. That will do it. 2 more kills. Mine was a poor bot. 14.34 pounds at the goated spot. That spot is insane. That is such a cool diamond though. I love the boar bots. Bro, I am having trouble getting a diamond largemouth bass and a smallmouth. Slowly on the best spot on Golden Ridge to get a diamond bass. So you are having trouble at the best spot. Well, you can try other locations, Jared. Like, some people don't have a lot of luck on that spot. But there are other spots that you can visit and like you can look up for a guide. Maybe the Phantom Shark has a guide for those species on YouTube. So yeah, look for a guide on those and you'll find the location that works for you. Got it on Hirschfelden. Nice, Daniel. That is such a sick diamond. You know, now that I remember, my first diamond on Hirschfelden was a roe deer. I was so excited whenever I found it. Because at that point, I had like 60 diamonds on the other reserves. And even though I was already playing Hirschfelden consistently, I was never able to find anything good. So yeah, I was excited whenever I found my first diamond there. It took me a while. Got my first diamond largemouth off the dock on the main outpost. It is an awesome spot. Oh, I know that spot, Silver. Yeah, that is a good spot for the largemouth for sure. Do you have a level 2 roe deer yet? Not yet, Mr. Rahog. Unfortunately, I've never been able to get a level 2 diamond roe deer. And I think I botched one at some point on Cuatro Colinas by accident. So yeah, that's the closest I've been. Alright, time to go back to the main menu and change the time once again. We're getting some kills. Took me 2 casts, no joke. That's lucky, Silver. That's lucky, just 2 casts to get a diamond. I remember catching a diamond on the first cast for the rainbow trout once. I arrived to a location and I saw a huge rainbow next to a rock. And yeah, casted literally the first cast and it was a diamond. Was that not good? Are you kidding me? Game. Bot XK made an appearance right there. The one that was my last was a European hare. Pretty hard to find. Found a level 2 diamond on a multiplayer server, but it was hard. A lot of modded servers to be aware of. Oh, that's cool. Level 2 diamond European hare, that's a cool one. Like, for a long time, the diamond European hare used to be the rarest diamond in the game, in my opinion. That guy is really tall. Nothing remarkable though, no level 5s. Bro, I dare you to change your unit system to Imperial. Here on the Hunter, Frostbite. Oh, that would be so weird. That would be so weird. I've never used Imperial on the Hunter. But maybe that could be fun for a stream. Bro, I thought we actually managed to hit that one, but we didn't. That was lame. Bro, could we watch an old video? Maybe. Yeah, maybe at the end of the stream we're gonna... Hold up. That mule there is decent. Nice hit. You couldn't go to sleep. I can tell, King Crab. By the way, did you hear the challenge hard down on the angler? I heard Chillbarrow. And that is unfortunate. Because yeah, they aren't gonna be fixed until the developers see it. And sometimes it takes long. Locked in XCK. Yeah, he's appearing. He's coming back. You got a surprise diamond European hair on Cuatro Colinas Winnick. Honestly, that is the best surprise diamond you can possibly get on that map. Like, I'll be so happy. Hello, Fofer. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Time to check some exteriors right here. When will be the end of the stream? In a bit, King Crab. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play for another like 15 minutes. Look at all the peccaries. There's a level 4. Those are solos, I'm pretty sure. But there was another herd on this side of the lake. And we have 2 level 3s, 3 level 3s, plus a level 2, there's always a level 2. Quattro is such a good map. Shame that morels are so bad. Oh yeah, the morels on Quattro are terrible. Like the Iberian wolves are honestly hilarious. They look like bad taxidermy. So we're gonna try to kill the 3 level 3s that are over there. Come on. Alright, 3 hits with a 300, that should drop him. Nice. Welcome back, hater. Nice to see you again. Is there a specific species I should target for my first diamond? The only DLC maps I have are Emerald Coast and Silver Ridge Peaks. So, you know, one of the easiest diamonds on those 2 maps, Silver, is the saltwater crocodile on Emerald Coast. You could target the crocodiles around the coast. But, for example, on Silver Ridge Peaks, you could go for Plains Bison, of course. You could go for Rocky Mountain elk. Or turkey. You know, just try to spot all the turkeys. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Bro, I have a really good video idea. You get people in your Discord to use that time maker site to rank the Call of the Wild maps, then you react to them. That could be interesting, Mr. Rahog. Yeah, just reacting to your map rankings. That could be a fun video. Yeah, Bizarreliev. I don't think they are ever gonna rework the species on Cuatro Colinas. And honestly, like for example in the case of Porhonga Savannah, I can definitely see them reworking some of them once Africa 2.0 comes out. But still, I don't expect the majority of the species to ever get remastered. So that is sad. Right, Silver. Yeah, the crocodiles are scary. So yeah, especially as a new player, like they are dangerous. But they are amazing to make money. You gonna hunt a little bit on Mississippi, hater? Well, that sounds like a fun hunt. So I think we got disconnected for a bit. Maybe, but apparently we're back now. Hello, AWL. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's the grind going? The grind is doing very, very good. Like, we are killing a lot of mule deer today. I think we are approaching 100 kills today in just this lake. So yeah, it's going pretty good so far. Is it still lagging for you guys? Just let me know. Yeah, just let me know if you are still having trouble with the stream connection. Because at this point, I would say it is safe to say it is me. But, you know, maybe it was just momentary. Or maybe it was just for a moment. I want to think it was just for a moment. Because it seems to be working now. Alright, so it seems to be working now. That is good to hear. We are getting plenty of respawns. Yeah, look at all the respawns right here. Going to the exteriors is actually helping. Level 5 pick. That's nice, hater. Damn, you found it very quickly, eh? Two more kills. That should be another two. Yep, two good shots. And there are more over that side. Perfect. We are locking in, guys. Should be good as well. Yup. 3 more kills. There's another level 4 over there. And was the shot not good, surprisingly? Yeah, I guess it wasn't. Let's fast travel. You haven't even claimed the first outpost, hater, and you already found the level 5 pick. That's insane. Thanks for getting me logged in the PC account, bro. Absolutely, hater. I told you you were gonna get lucky. And man, you've been getting lucky, eh? Why does the muzzleloader have so much recoil when I was 60 meters away from my Great One? I aimed at the leg and shot spine. Damn. Yeah, you gotta be really accurate with the zero distance, especially seriously aiming. So yeah, you gotta be accurate because I believe the bullet drop, or also how high the bullet hits if your zero distance is below the actual distance, it can be very significant. So King Crab just chose a video. What video is that? Yeah, that is a really good video. I am curious. Didn't check the C rank. So that was probably the reason, seriously gaming. Yeah, that was probably the reason right there. Might be the best one yet. Maybe. Maybe, I'm curious. I'm gonna take a look at the video right there. Nice mic. Nice mic, the one from the video. Visa relief. I imagine it sounds absolutely terrible. Oh, is it a Red Fox guide? Because if it is a Red Fox guide, then I remember it. Like, that is one of the OG videos I made. And man, those were lame. Let's see. So there was a super error next to it. Damn. What kind of super error was it? Seriously gaming. That's crazy. The Hirschfelden Red Fox guide. I remember that one, King Crab. I also made one for the Road Deer. And I believe those were the, like, maybe not the first two, but definitely one of the first guides I ever did with boys. So yeah, those are something. Probably speaking from a toaster as well. From one of those, you know, gas station headphones. That's Prime XK. That was Prime XK indeed. Like, that was actually whenever my skill was at its highest, because that's when I was playing the game like crazy. So yeah, I won't deny I was really good back then. Like, I barely missed any shots. It is like watching the Mona Lisa being painted. That's funny. Alright, we're gonna watch that video at the end of the stream. Yeah, just so people can, you know, just warning, guys. Like, I sounded like an Indian guy back on those videos. Like, I'm not saying I don't sound like an Indian anymore, but that was something different. Like, if my accent is heavy at the moment, man, my accent back then was, it was incredibly heavy. Plus, I was actually speaking from a toaster. Yeah, the mic quality was terrible. Oh yeah, Swinek, the 300-meter shot with a recurve on a Mallard. That one was something. Oh, level 5 Mule Deer right there. Level 5 Mule Deer, and it is leaving. I think it's a diamond. Hold up. Gonna use the Malmar right here before he leaves, because I don't want him to disappear, just as the last one. Ooh, was that a next shot? Maybe? Maybe hard shot, maybe next shot, but the important thing is that he died. Perfect. 2 more kills. Never let Prime XK and Botch XK meet. Yeah, I don't think they ever met, Mr. Rahug. And I don't think they are ever gonna meet. Hold up, there's another male. We didn't see that one. Oh, come on, brother. Don't spook. 322.10. Hopefully. 321.78. 319.38. Let's see who's closer, guys. I think it is definitely Diamond. 321.18, same as the last time. Let's see if you're closer this time, Pandaman Hero. So, here we have it. I think this rack normally makes Diamond. You know, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe. Hey, Andrew. Nice to see you, man. How is it going? Brantley Plays. How is it going? Thank you for joining us. 312.63. Would that be a diamond? I think it would. 306. Hopefully not, Bizarrelio. I want a diamond this time. 324.67. Alright. Let's see who was closer. So Hunterman said 332.2. That's far. Frostbite 322.1. Very, very close. So I think it was Frostbite who was closer this time. Prime XCK and Toaster XCK were replaced by Locked In XCK and Bosch XCK. Pretty much. Chilber. Yeah, pretty much. Like, you know, I guess at some point we're gonna be able to have Locked In XCK plus Prime XCK, but I cannot promise anything. You are close, Frostbite. Yeah, and apparently he ended up scoring quite high for this rack, which is nice to see. So, that makes it 4 diamonds in total, guys. Not too bad. 4 diamonds, 1 rare, and still 0 great ones after 737 kills. Just gonna claim this too. Plus the one that is just floating over there. So yeah, guys. Yeah, King Crab, share the link once again so we can play it here. Yeah, we're gonna be watching this video, guys, which is a very old video. I think it is something like 6 years old. One of the first videos I ever did. And we're gonna be reacting to it because people here in the chat wanna watch it. You'll notice a huge difference, let me tell you. Alright. I'll play it once you are ready. Well, as soon as the link is shared once again. Just gonna hide this. Hide the overlay, hide the icons. Leave the game as well. And yeah, we're gonna be playing this video right here. Just let me make sure the music isn't playing either. Alright, give me a second, guys. The beer is ready. Just gonna make sure you can hear it as well. Give me a second. So why is this not working? Alright, now I know. Okay. Yeah, it is about to be ready right here. And, well, as I was saying, this video is quite old. It was a Red Fox guide for Hirschfelden, which I made 6 years ago. And, well, just protect your ears. That's a good idea. Hello, Ike Caribou. Welcome to the stream. How many great ones do you have overall? So I have something like 14 great ones. Dude. 13 or 14 great ones, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, let's watch this video right here. Alright, so this clip right here, it was my first ever Diamond Red Fox. I got it on Xbox. And man, I was excited whenever I got it. Like, back in the day, this was 2018, as you can see. And back in the day, the Diamond Red Fox used to be by far the rarest diamond on the entire game. So yeah, whenever I found the track, like I think the track said 14 to 15 kilos, man, I'm not sure if I started jumping, but that was very exciting.
The clip you just saw was my first ever Diamond Red Fox. I got it back on 2018 when I used to play on Xbox One. Now I have 9 Diamond Red Foxes, which are the result of the strategies I will show you.
Oh my god.
The best strategy consists on checking all the important spots at their drinking time. On both Yukon Valley and Hirschfelden, Red Foxes drink at every body of water, so it's important to give priority to a few key lakes and always check on multiplayer. For this species, I actually prefer multiplayer hunting above single player grinding because of one simple reason. On multiplayer you can hunt multiple maps on the same day, while on single player, if you can find a diamond fox with your own population, you will have to kill a lot of foxes to make one spawn.
I love the pronunciation on everything. Multiplayer. And I mean, my pronunciation is still, like, it still needs a lot of work, but damn, I actually sound Russian in these videos. I'm pretty sure you agree. I actually sounded Russian. Or even, like, more than Indian, just Russian.
This will take hundreds of foxes and lots of hours. So, for this species that is actually really hard to kill a lot, you'll want to stick to multiplayer. Obviously, if you want to grind on single player, I will leave you a route and my 10 locations. I always like to start on this outpost right here and give priority to these lakes, these 4 lakes first. Then I go up here. This lake is pretty good. Then I go up to these 2 lakes on the dead forest. I continue the route here on these 2 lakes. And to finish the route, I go down here and explore these 5 lakes. They are also on these swamps, but very few foxes here and a lot of terrain to cover, so not worried. Same goes for...
You look like you're being forced to make the video. Well, I was forcing myself. That was prime XK. No, don't tell me that was my prime. The best part is your reaction. Oh my god. Yeah, this is something, guys. Like, I cringe so bad whenever I watch these older videos. I really avoid watching these older videos, but man, you are forcing me to. And man, I'm cringing really, really bad because that was just terrible. I was actually recording from a toaster because, I've told you, for example, the microphone I was using for pretty much every single of the recent videos except for the last few, since I already changed to a new microphone. It was the same microphone I've been using for the last 5 years. But before that microphone, I was actually using a pair of headphones, and they were really cheap. I'm pretty sure I was using that pair of headphones on this video in particular. Because, yeah, that's just... it sounds like a toaster. It sounds like I was recording on a toaster underwater as well. I am Russian. Do not try this at home. Yeah, I actually sound very Russian on this video. Like those R's, rolling those R's. Yeah, really, really heavy accent right there. But yeah, Lord have mercy.
This river, very few foxes and a lot of terrain. Maybe this is the only spot that is worth checking. I usually don't check it, but you can. And well, these spots, you can always check it once on your own map just to make sure there's not a diamond there. But always give priority to these lakes, especially on multiplayer. Actually just got this max estimate track. This is the kind of tracks you will want to discover. Most of the times you'll have to rely on tracks for this species. When you are tracking a fox, I recommend you to just run. You will reach them quickly, they are slow.
I mean, apart from the terrible voice and the terrible microphone, the guide was good. Like the info shown on this guide was actually accurate. But I can't. Oh, now this is interesting right here, guys. This is interesting right here. Like look at the older maps. Hello, Cooper. I am currently, I believe, 740 kills into a grind. But we're about to conclude the stream right now, and we're just watching an older video because like some people from chat wanted to watch me. Yeah, they wanted me to react to one of my very older videos, which was made like 6 years ago. And we're just laughing at how bad I used to sound, you know? But yeah, that microphone was, I would say it was actually $3. Pandaman Hero, those headphones, they were really cheap. And thank you, Andrew. Thank you. I know I've come a very long way since then, but I still have a lot to improve. The guide is actually useful. Now look at this, guys. The older hotspot maps. Hello to this match. Welcome to stream. We're about to conclude it, but we're just watching one of my older videos right here, just for the laughs. This is an old map. Look, like I wasn't painting the spots as I do right now. It was more of a route. Like I was just showing the route I would recommend you following to hunt that species, and I guess that was all the locations for the red fox back in the day. But then I also made this heat map similar to the ones I make at the moment. And that looked terrible. Right, Cooper? Yeah, that microphone was from a yard sale, from the dollar store, from the gas station. Hey bro, when will your next stream be? So I'm thinking the day after tomorrow, Panda. Yeah, the day after tomorrow, unless my voice is better tomorrow, because yeah, I'm catching a cold at the moment and my voice is quite hoarse.
On Hersfelden is a lot harder to spot the red foxes.
My God.
Most areas are really thick, but there are still some lakes where you will be able to spot them rather easily, like on this lake right here. Also, this other lake is pretty good. It usually has around 8 foxes and it's easy to spot them there. A thing that you need to know is that here on Hersfelden you will have to rely a lot on tracks. Look for those max estimate tracks.
That is incredibly thick, as I say. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, you really make me cringe by making me forced to watch these videos, guys. This is just hilarious. Yeah, you can continue watching it on your own because... yeah. I sound like a plane pilot. I sound like a Russian plane pilot probably to this match. But damn, Yeah, I would say it's safe to say I've come a long way since then. Right, Bizarrelia? Very cool to see how much we've been growing since then because whenever I made this video, we probably had like, I don't know, 400 subscribers, something like that. Sounds good, King Crab. Yeah, I hope you have a very good rest of your day and yeah, hopefully you can get some good rest so you can recover. Absolutely, Daniel. Yeah, we can never forget where we started. That's very important. But yeah, guys, we're gonna conclude the stream right here. It was a really fun one. We managed to kill a lot of mule deer. And well, of course, I would have loved to stream more, but yeah, my voice is a bit hoarse, as you can see, as you can hear, because of this cold I'm catching. So yeah, I may stream tomorrow if I improve a lot, but I'm probably gonna stream the day after tomorrow once again. So I hope you all have a very good rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Goodbye. Have a great one.